I spent 5 years lost and just failing and failing until I finally just hit a rock bottom point. And yeah, after those 5-6 years of that, maybe 6 years, came to this healing practice, which we'll get into, of course. Being a gay service member, you always had this fear, and this fear kept me in line, actually, and it kept me progressing as a leader always. And I bring this up because the first TBI that I actually had in the military was from assault from my own Marine, in my squad. And that was my first experience with TBI. Because I was gay did not make me less of a man, that I couldn't serve my country, although that some of the country at the time wouldn't respect me. I was still going to serve not for the people that didn't care about me, but for the people that were like me, the misfits, the outliners, the weirdos, whatever you want to identify with. That's who I was serving for, and that's what kept me going. The first experiences of the blast TBIs were of IEDs, of indirect fire by mortars. It totaled up to 21. And it just had this accumulating effect that we weren't taught about. When I came back and I had felt many things, but even my speech was slurred. My vision was just, like, everything was just not right. It felt like everything had just been shifted out of me a little bit. So yeah, it took a lot of failures to find out who I was. A lot of testing, a lot of self-exploration. I did not know that yoga was going to be this healing thing. I did not know it was going to be this thing that sharpened my mind. I, like a lot of individuals, came to yoga in the mind of just moving my body and hopefully making myself feel a little bit better. So the first diagnosis for TBI was at the VA after the CAT scans and everything was done, and they actually saw everything, and it was like this like big aha moment. Yeah. But I listened to them and explained, and just during that whole entire time, it was just validating. And I thought it was going to be scary finding out, and it wasn't. It was empowering. I wish I would have done and just sought the help out sooner. Get help, and then build your team of family, friends, and let them know, because just breaking that stigma is part of the battle. And I think community is one of the biggest things that can help anybody heal, whether it's just being the support of a community, being able to talk with someone in a community without judgment or any kind of emotional weight behind it, going to be retained, is very healing. And yeah, just be patient with yourself. It's a long process. It's a lifetime process. Progress is progress. And the moment you think you have it, just like a balancing posture in yoga, the moment you think you got it and you stop making the constant little shifts, you're gonna fall, right? And it's the same thing with our mental health, our TBIs. It's something that you just have to constantly work for your entire life. It's just inspiring to know that there is help, right? And there is a path, and you just have to be patient with yourself.